friends, it's me. And this is a true story about a girl whose name is a bad word.
I don't know why anyone would name their child a swear word. Clearly my parents were out of their mind when they chose it. And because of the stupid name they picked for me, I've had to get used to the smell of poo.
Hey, calm down, it's time for dinner. Whatever it is, it can't be worse than this guy. Bizzo doo doo, zo boppity bop bop.
Started when a French boy moved to our school. The teacher was doing the register, and when she got to my name, the French kid started laughing hysterically. I looked at him and asked him what was so funny, and then he told me. In French, my name literally means poo.
Wow! Did you also know "bay" means poop in Danish?
If that's not bad enough, it's also used as a swear word. We were only 10 at the time, but I'd heard my mom and dad shouting at each other using the English version of the word. It was a bad word. I was so angry. Why did my mom and dad choose such a horrible name for me? Did they think I was just a piece of poo?
So her name is a swear word, but in French. So she had no idea until this French boy came along.
My classmates called me Poo Girl, and no one would sit next to me. It was the worst day of my life. As soon as my mom picked me up, I started shouting at her. And then I did something crazy. I swore at her. I didn't even care how she'd react. You piece of—
Whoa! You can't talk to your mother like that! She's like, this is what you called me? I'ma play this Uno reverse card. I'ma call you what you called me. Keep in mind, this girl is 10.
That car ride home, I just went insane. My mom always told me my name was so cute, but she was wrong. It wasn't cute. It was disgusting. When Dad got home from work, I was still shouting at Mom. Dad went berserk. He sent me to my room and said if I didn't sort my behavior out and treat my mom better, he'd send me away to stay with the orphans.
Roasted. Nothing fixes bad behavior. I'm gonna take you for a nice drive and drop you off at the orphanage. I would've been terrified. Like,
No, Father, I'd rather have the belt.
Send me there then, I shouted. Then I can change my name and live a normal life. Things just got worse from there. I hated my parents for this. Now everyone in school knew what my name was. I thought if I made fun of myself, people would laugh with me. It's not how it worked, apparently.
are you kidding me? That mom is just straight up petty. Like, the child can't pick what her name is. Hey Siri, how do you say seal in French?
In French, seal is fuck.
Seal! Sorry, you're not welcome here.
And then the universe decided to play with me even more. Our art teacher announced a trip to Paris. So now I'd be going to the land where my name was a swear word. Great. I'd need to change my name. What if they wouldn't even let me enter the country? As I was thinking that, I went to my locker to get my art supplies. I could smell it before I even saw it. A huge steaming turd lying on my books. It looked like a human one this time. I heard a bunch of guys laughing behind me. I gave them a death stare and tried to use a tissue to scoop up the poo. I wanted to throw it at them, but they ran off. The poo left a big smear across the front of my book. Gross.
Oh, just throw the whole thing away. Rip out the pages. Are you seriously trying to wipe dookie off your textbook? That's nasty. Also, surprise, we're going to France. Oh wait, she can't come. Okay, I'm gonna look up what her name is. Oh, so her name is Merde. Merde. All right, that's her name. And I guess it's a pretty name until you know what it means in French.
Suddenly, the girl next to me started sniffing the air. Ew, what's that smell? She said. I could smell it too. And then I realized what it was. There was poo on my face and in my hair. When I'd scooped the poo off my book, I must have touched my face. Miss, Merd smells like a real merd. Can you open a window, please? Another girl said. I couldn't take it. I ran out of the class and I slammed the door behind me. I could hear everyone laughing. I went home and ran to the bathroom and scrubbed my hands until they were red raw. Then I took the longest shower and decided it was time to change my name.
It's actually kind of sad. I mean, not nearly as bad, but kind of relatable. Because I was chilling in art class once and some dude came over and poured a salt packet in my hair. And then I chewed the biggest wad of gum and then I took it and then I planted it in his head. You see, I got bullied, but I bullied back, okay? So, self-defense.
I looked up how to do it online and realized I'd only be able to do it after the trip. I couldn't miss the trip or I'd risk failing art. I'd just have to grin and bear it. The trip arrived. I was pretty nervous as I stood in the line at immigration. When the officer took my passport to stamp it, he stared at my name for a while. I lowered my head, waiting for the insult, but none came. Instead, he started laughing, like really loudly, and then he called his colleagues over. I felt like a freak show, and that was just the beginning. beginning.
Okay, wait. I have to go on this international art trip or I fail my art class. Okay, I'm gonna call you out on your lies right there. What if somebody doesn't have a passport? You can't force a student to take an international trip or any trip for that matter. Like some parents just don't let their kids go on school trips. Hello? Yes, that's me.
When we got to our hotel, I went to the bathroom. Suddenly, I heard my name being called, and then everyone in the hotel lobby started tutting and shaking their heads in disgust at my teacher. I even saw a mom apologizing for taking so long to find us, explaining that no one would take her seriously when she'd reported us missing, all because of my name.
Come on. A lot of people in France know some English. Like, you'd be like, I have a child. This is her name. Okay, you know what? If the roles were reversed and it was America and you were like, my child's name is the F word, go home, you're drunk. Ain't nobody got time for this. How bad can it be having a swear word as a name? And then now, like, this girl, she suffered.
The following day, we went on a cycling tour along the river and we stopped to buy some water. Well, you won't believe what was on the front of the newspaper. My eyeballs almost bulged out of my head when I saw it. It was me on the front page. I couldn't read it, but I knew exactly what it was about. Was my name that much of a shock? All my classmates saw and started howling with laughter, and the man selling the newspapers started telling a random passerby that I was the married girl.
Okay, but why is this a bad thing? It's like free publicity, all the clout in the world. Make an Instagram page, cash in. She acted like, oh my god, my life is so horrible. If it was that bad, you wouldn't have even went on the art trip to begin with. Why are you spending so much time with classmates that you absolutely can't stand in a country that can't even deal with your name?
My cousin sent me a message telling me to check Twitter. I was trending on Twitter. Someone had actually created a hashtag for me. I couldn't believe it. Was this what it was like to be a celeb, I wondered? And you'll never guess what. At the airport on the way home, the exact same immigration man gave me my exit stamp. He couldn't stop grinning at me. And in broken English, he said, "You are so big celeb in France now, married girl." He wasn't wrong there. How had this happened? I'd gone from being someone who found dog poo on her doorstep to someone who people actually tweeted about. I mean, okay, they were mainly making fun of me, but still, I was pretty famous now.
Okay, but if like everybody's gonna make fun of you, you might as well like own it. Bonjour, it's me, the poop girl, Miss Dookie coming at you. Girl, you gotta stop being upset about it. It builds character. You know, this like just the right amount of trauma to make you into a really funny person.
I did a Google search, and there are people out there with way worse names than me. I mean, imagine if my name was Tess Tickle. And I guess that dried up old poo saved mine and Sarah's life.
Wait, you telling me somebody's name is Tess Tickle? Oh no. Can I get an F in the chat for my dude P. Ennis Jed I. Dr. Wet Farts. It's French, by the way. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know what your name is. And if you guys don't have a super weird name, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.